Welcome to Combat Kingz podcast.
Yeah.
Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Tell them Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table.
Yeah.
The combat sports. Voices
Oh,
of
no.
the streets.
No.
So you know it is already. You got myself, Rimz.
Big Rimz.
You got the tallest man in every room, Lankz.
They don't believe it until they see it. Hey.
You got the braggadocious Bragz.
The one and only, you know, people, you know.
And you got the honourable fourth member of the Combat Kingz,
You know.
Jack.
The Honourable lad.
Bro. What's good?
Tell them.
How we doing,
let's go.
lads? How we doing?
We're here, man. We're here.
Back. UFC
Back
was
another
back.
week. We're here now.
was
Uncle
amazing.
Dana sorted us out of fight week.
With a good one as well.
It was a good,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a good.
yeah.
It was a good card, blood. It was a comeback with a banger still. The fights were good. From prelims to main card. Like, I was pretty impressed still. And when I kind of looked at the names on the card, I was a bit like, a little bit like, you know, you just shrug your shoulders a little bit like, obviously I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
But, and then it was really good. I was like, oh shit, like, oh.
It was a sleeper.
Yeah, it was a sleeper still. So, shouts out to the UFC, man. But competition's getting better, man. You can see it.
Yeah.
You start, like, you know what I'm saying? The up and coming competition is it's getting better earlier. So, fights are becoming a lot more entertaining, like, from an earlier standpoint. But let's get into this UFC Vegas Apex. What was it? 56.
Yeah, Volkov versus Rozenstruik.
Yeah. What do they call him?
Biggie boy.
Biggie boy. Biggie boy. Yeah.
Well,
Who's getting into this one? Who wants to break this one down? Come on.
well, it wasn't long. It wasn't long at all.
Rozenstruik did what he always does. He stood on the edge of everything. Allowed Volkov to find his range. Volkov was just picking him off. Rozenstruik tried to be wild.
Yeah, they got
He
into
caught
that
him, though.
exchange. Yeah, he did catch
He
him.
did catch him.
Yeah,
But then
but
I
not-
think Volkov caught him at the end and he
Yeah.
kind of backed off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's when he kind of backed him up to the cage and
And then
landed the
boom.
straight. Yeah.
That straight.
Yeah.
But the stoppage for me was early because
Really?
yeah.
I don't think so, you know.
Because he got banged back into life. Like
I know what
He-
you mean.
he
It
lost-
can happen.
he
I
was
don't know what
gone.
you mean. I
He
don't know
was
what you
gone.
mean. You're right.
And that next bang he got woke him back
But
up.
Herb had to call it because I think Herb called it on that bang.
yeah.
And it was hard. It was hard because when you see him sit down,
Like
the way he sat down, you have to
Yeah,
call it off
yeah,
that.
it's cool. The way he covered up.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of looked like he was
Yeah.
kind of.
No, 100%.
You're right, though.
But
Yeah.
as soon
But you're right.
as Herb stopped it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I looked at him, I was like,
It could have went on.
was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Herb because it's always Herb.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always-
yeah,
it's
yeah,
always
yeah,
Herb.
yeah.
Like
he's too
it's
jittery.
always
That's
Herb,
why
bro.
he's in and out, bro.
But
Poor
nah, I
Herbie.
think it was a correct stoppage though, man. For me, that was a correct stoppage.
No, I'm not mad at it. I'm
was
not mad at
after
it.
when Herb stopped it and
Yeah.
he kind of like the way he kind of walked off. It was like he weren't really there. Like he had to contest.
He
it,
kind
but-
of looked disappointed in himself. I think he knew that he wasn't that hurt to where he had to stop it. So I don't know, but he kind of tweeted about it after. I think.
He needs to
Kind
stop
of.
doing that because he's.
Yeah, Rozenstruik.
Oh, what did he say?
Like after, kind of like just
Saying,
he's disappointed in
like,
like the stoppage
stoppage.
and blah blah blah.
He's got to say that. innit?
But the thing is, he didn't help himself.
Yeah, because you
to
didn't do
begin with.
nothing.
That's the problem.
You stayed on
You
the
see
edge.
that? You see that problem there? Yeah.
You stayed on the
There you
edge.
go.
Like for
Thank
me,
you. There you go.
you're. We know what you're here to do in it. Like, get it scrappy for us, please. Like, but the first minute and a half, you just like he's throwing little reads to try and get something back. All right, do that. Mix it up at least. Like, do something, bro. Like you didn't do much to sort of get Volkov thinking, but then on top of that, you like. The guy's what 6'9", like you're standing right on the edge of everything. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna get in like that.
You need
So
to be
you-
in.
Yeah,
range.
just get
You can't
right
be
in.
Out. Yeah, you
Just
have to be
get right in and
because
get
you're
it
the shorter
scrappy.
fighter. Yeah, you are. You have to.
Yeah.
With someone like and Volkov proves he don't like that type of fight.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
proven
yeah,
it in the
yeah.
past that he don't really like that. He likes what he was doing is exactly what
Perfect.
he liked. It was perfect.
Allowing him to like kick him a little bit as well, because
Because I thought like Volkov was just a little bit shocked himself. You know what I mean? Like he was a bit like.
Right?
Yeah, like raw, like yeah. I'm even shocked from it, but I ain't mad at Herb Dean. I ain't mad at Herb Dean for the stoppage, to be honest with you. It was just Rozenstruik made it look worse than probably what it was, but he made it look worse. So you're gonna cover up like that, and you're gonna get. He proper got seated, like he proper sat down, like that punch. The second punch after the first punch that hurt him, the second punch is what actually sat him down, and then what caused him to cover up. It's hard to not stop a fight after that because you really think the fight is actually
Done.
playing hurt.
Yeah.
So it's hard, isn't it?
No, I agree with you.
But
Well,
what did these man do? Where did these man go from here? What did these man do?
Rozenstruik is a bit. What's
It's a
his
sticky one.
What's his? I don't even know what he's.
What,
He's in he's in a smelly situation, man.
I swear he's lost a few, innit?
You know why? You know why it's peak? Imagine that Alistair Overeem fight, if it had gone the other way around and Alistair Overeem had held on for the last few seconds back in the day.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that's the making of Rozenstruik's career,
Of
really.
course. Oh, that knock,
You know what
bust
I'm
his
saying?
lip like that.
Yeah,
That done it.
Alistair Overeem was in line for a
Yeah,
title
that
fight after that as well, you know.
That was
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lip thing. Ooh, yeah, it's true still.
But yeah, since then, it's kind of been downhill, man.
Yeah.
He's
Did he
not-
ever
he's
win
not-
after the
he's
Alistair Overeem fight?
He's lost 2 in a row now.
He's not a top, like, for me, he's not, like, he's one of them guys, he won't win the belt. He's a Derek Lewis. He's not going to win the belt, but
He's not
he'll
as good as
challenge, he'll
Derek, man.
challenge,
Not with.
he'll challenge 7 all the way down and kill him. 7 up or 6 up, it will be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll win one, he'll lose one.
Yeah, it's because it's hard in this division because you got the newer guys who are coming through who are more well-rounded now. So if you're very like based on one kind of discipline and you don't rely on other things, it's gonna be hard for you to get unless you're like an Ngannou and it's just like you're just one touching guys. Like
The thing is, at one point, that's who he was. That's who we thought he was anyway.
He had a spell.
yeah.
But he's just not that no more.
Well, is what isn't it?
Where does Volkov go?
Volkov.
He's just showing that he's still up there, but he's not up there.
He's another
Like, you get me?
Rozenstruik though. Heavyweights are very. You just said it though. The heavyweights have got. This is the biggest division with the biggest problem, where you can see the skill sets are so separate, like, and it's so vast. Like you can see the separation between, like, first and like fifth. Like it's big. Like it's not even like first and second okay and third. All right, you can float. You lot can and fourth maybe, but then it literally just drops off of a cliff, and it's just like like they're literally in their own little section. So these men are in a class, I think the second class.
B
you know,
class.
they're not B class. Like they're not in that A class. So I think they're gonna they're gonna have to stay around because unfortunately the UFC need fighters in the division at least until, like you say, the new fighters come through and maybe wipe them out in a weird way. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's it really.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Dan Ige versus
Mozharov
Evloev.
This guy Evloev
Bruv.
is a fucking problem, bruv. He is gonna kill everyone in this division, blood. He is a problem, fam. He is Leonidas, blood. He is Leon from 300. No, but you see the way he's built. Are you mad?
I've mentioned it
looks
before,
funny,
bro.
Brother, nobody. I've seen him, bruv. I watched him against Mean Hakeem, fam. I watched the way he manhandled Mean Hakeem.
He's
He
already
manhandled Mean Hakeem.
I give him this, like, in this fight he kind of did a bit of damage on Ige, but
More than he
but
previous fights.
but previously he doesn't like do too much damage and he doesn't finish guys. He hasn't got no finishes in the UFC. But I'll give it to him. He done damage in this fight.
Cool.
He
It's
done
cool
damage in
though.
this fight.
It's cool. He maybe he's learning to do damage, but if you're gonna fight like that, your fighting style's not boring, bro.
Yeah, no.
Even when
this was a good fight
mates-
for him. This was a good fight for him. Yeah.
The matchup.
The matchup and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the way he performed as well. Like, it was a good fight for him because I'd say previously he has had fights that can be a bit like boring, but
Do you think so?
yeah, he has had some.
I think. Well,
of
I don't
decisions.
think. I don't. I think the way you're looking at it is probably from what you probably feel like he can do, but I feel like, you know, I think he's starting. I think, remember, he's just kind of his career's early, so I think he's starting to find his wind. You know, when someone's they're starting to find their wind, I think he's starting to proper find his wind, like that confidence in the wind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, he used to be a bantamweight.
So I was about to
So
say,
you
the
lot-
only problem he might have
quite
is that he
small.
looks small. Like
He
for
used to be the
Yeah,
bantamweight
yeah.
champion.
featherweight.
Do you know what I'm saying? But he's built right.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
thick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's,
no.
I know what you mean, but he's thick.
But, like,
when
when I
his
looked at-
legs are stumps, bro. Like,
When I look at like featherweights, obviously I just look at Max and think, bloody hell, Max is big compared to you, fam.
he's
You
tall,
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
tall.
know what I mean?
He's long and
So,
tall. He's long.
but
and
no,
tall.
he's gonna be a problem.
But bro,
Yeah,
he can out wrestle
His
any of them.
wrestling's- Yeah.
Any
the
of
way he
them.
was
No, do you know
trading
what?
some of
No,
those
no,
things together.
chain
Do you know-
wrestling.
do you know what?
Just-
it's
ooh.
cold.
His wrestling's very good, but
Very
he's got to hold him down better. I want him to hold him.
I know what
better.
you mean. The
Like
big hold down.
yeah, like Danny
time.
got up too much,
Yeah.
too quick.
Yeah.
I want at least keep him down a minute and a half, give him something, let him slow it. But it's like Danny
But Danny
sat
got
down.
very
He's
good.
active, man.
He's very active.
Yeah,
Danny
yeah.
is a very fidgety fighter, bro. He doesn't. He's got
Yeah.
energy for the
Yeah,
whole.
He's got a gas tank.
He's got a gas tank.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So it's very
I hear
hard to
that.
really keep him there. But I know what you mean, though. If you when you get to that level, you're gonna want to start seeing that.
Yeah, like
That had
full
that-
control.
That
like,
full I know what you mean.
you know what I
But he
mean?
gave it towards the end of the towards certain parts of the end of the round because the ground and pound become more and more vicious throughout the fight. I thought.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He landed some shots.
Yeah,
bro,
no, I
like,
thought for
cut him
this
up.
he performed well in this fight. I think you done damage, man. It's not something you see a lot from him, but he done it well in this.
And you can tell, he's got raw strength.
Yeah,
Brute
yeah.
strength, innit?
Brute,
Russian
bro.
strength. Man.
What?
Yeah.
No, I love these fighters, bro. I love these type of fighters.
You know,
bro.
what do you think of the call out after?
Huh?
I didn't
What do
even
you
watch.
think called out? Arnold.
Arnold Allen.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
He was like, yo, come on, Britain, London, July.
No,
It'll be-
no way. You can't chase that.
That's what you were
It'll be an
saying. That's what you were
interesting
saying.
fight, but I don't think that's the fight for Arnold. I don't
Bro,
think
if
that's
they're
the fight.
trying
Yeah,
to
that's
match
too
him,
low. He's too
Yeah,
low
he's
for
like
Arnold.
10.
he's going to move up to 10, yeah. It'll be a good fight, though. That's why
Oh,
he called for. He called
yeah.
out for UFC London, you know?
I don't
That's
mind.
too much of a turnaround.
Put him on it, fam.
That's too much because he had a 3-round war. So not war, but like.
But he didn't really hold much damage, though.
Yeah,
really.
but-
It was just a
but-
cardio thing for him. Like,
Yeah, but he's still. You know what it is? If he got him out in there in round 1, I can see them running that back. It was a 3-round fight. It was a 3-round fight. To run it back in a month's time. Can the UFC even do that? Is there like I think they've got a.
No,
It's
yeah,
way
it's not
out
go
there,
through doctor.
can they?
Only
It's-
if you get like finished or
out,
something like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
the
you can
commission will put like a ban on
Suspension,
when you
innit?
when you can fight.
But and certain amount of damage. It must
Yeah,
be.
but
You
he
must
didn't-
be. Not just getting knocked out. Imagine my face is lit up.
Yeah, but
I must be.
He had a little bit of redness, but not
That's what I'm
really
saying.
much.
But what's
No,
the
no,
rules
not much.
behind it? I would like to
No,
know.
doctor will check him out and whatever. Check him
Yeah,
over
but you
and go
can't
from
go
there.
into a new fight with bruises and cuts
He
already.
won't-
You
he
can't.
won't
I've
use
never
like
seen
that.
that. I have
By July,
never
they'll
seen
be
that.
he weren't wounded like that anyway.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not saying
no.
he was. I'm just saying to the level of redness. Even when you get red, you know when fighters have got redness, like boxers like Kambosos after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fight, he was red.
Oh, bro,
Like-
he got punched up. That's why.
Yeah. You know like that. He's the redness. That's what I was
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Can you go into those type of fights?
There's what, like 6-7 weeks. He could do it, but
I'd love
they
to see
put
it
on.
yeah.
But he's gonna move up to what, like number 10?
Yeah, be around there. Yeah.
He's coming for the belt though. He's
Yeah,
coming
he's-
for the belt. Him on there's
There's people coming about. in
Yeah.
featherweight.
in the featherweight,
It's becoming a
coming.
more active division now, isn't it?
Volkanovski is gonna have some after this Max.
And there's talk about Aljamain going up to fight him as well, you know.
No, Aljamain was talking about
If
because
Marab
Marab
comes up,
and he's like in the title contention. He's saying
Then he
he will
can-
potentially move up. Innit?
Yeah, because he's a big one,
Yeah, he's big,
35
he's
as
big,
well.
yeah, he's big, yeah.
Stop destroying my news.
Oh, sorry.
Stop destroying my news, destroying my filter. You know what I'm saying? Like, destroying my hard work, my homework, man. You, just,
Apologies for that.
Nah, I'm joking.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on. Oh, this fight.
Oh,
Oh,
fight of the
my
night.
fight of the night.
Michael Trizano
Bro.
versus Lucas Almeida.
Aye, Almeida has hands.
Yeah.
This was
Lightning.
a fight of left hooks.
What?
Yeah, they both got caught.
Both
with
got
the
caught with the left.
Yeah, with the check
The first round, he got dropped. Almeida got dropped with a beautiful check hook left from
left
Rimz.
was and the knee.
In the knee,
Yeah,
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 the
the
knee,
knee,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So the knee.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a small cut there, innit?
yeah. But this fight was lit. This was a good
Yeah, it's a good
fight.
fight.
Like,
I feel sorry for
This was a
Trizano
good
though,
fight.
man.
why?
Because he's always like,
On short on the end of
he's
it.
and he's
He
a
lost
good.
against
He's
Dowd,
good.
innit?
Yeah. But he's, I like Trizano. Like I think he's actually decent, but he's always involved in good fights. But yeah, he just got caught too many times, man. And Lucas Almeida's a problem, bro.
Yeah, he
Bruv.
looks good, looks solid.
Almeida, he is solid. He's lightning quick, fam. Hands and feet. He throws it and it's snappy. Pop, pop. Everything on the end of it, you know what I mean? He gives you that end snap. What? So and it gave it to you for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So you know he's got a good gas tank there. That's something to look out for. He come off the
Coming
contender
off
series.
I was gonna say, Bear Killer's coming off.
I'm telling you, Dana's signing them up, bro. He's
knows what he's
finding
doing,
them,
man.
bro. He knows what he's doing. He's finding them and signing them, and they're delivering.
Yeah,
because
for real.
this is gonna be
few. Still what? Miley. You got Jolton,
Almeida.
Got him now.
You got what's my man? The guy that does the funny dance.
Slava Claus.
Slava
Femi's done.
Yeah.
Femi's
done.
Yeah,
You got a couple guys
Yeah.
come off of it, bro. Couple good fighters, man.
Yeah.
So, shouts out to the UFC on that contender series.
Yeah,
It's working out,
yeah,
and he's starting another one soon. I think a new
Yeah.
one starts soon as well.
Cool.
So
This was a good scrap, man.
good scrap, man. Yeah, let's move on.
Oh,
Whoa, what a
Karen
fight!
Silva versus
Oh.
Polyana Botelho.
Yeah, Botelho,
Yeah.
the veteran Botelho.
Bruh.
Listen, she started the fight so well. Started the fight so well. I thought she was Silva. I didn't think Silva could see her like at the beginning. She was just short of everything. Do you know what I mean? If you kind of, and then Silva she kept composed though.
Yeah,
that was the
yeah.
main thing.
Yeah,
I think that was the IQ in it. You know, when you want to talk about fighting IQ, she has it. From what I can see, she has it a little because she kept composed. She didn't rush anything. She stayed within her pace. Do you know what I mean?
Stuck to her plan.
Yeah, bruv. She gave her that.
the
It was
overhand,
mad. It was mad weird, fam, because she banged her into like a forward
It's like
slam.
an overhand.
An overhand.
And then she just
Took
ran
her
through
down.
her. Like,
Ran through her, bro.
Yeah.
Some Madden. Some NFL takedown.
Yeah, literally. It was like
Mad.
that. Like, I'm mad to
Ran
like
It was
that.
mad, like.
But then
And
she
then
just works from the ground,
broke
innit?
from the ground game serious.
I was impressed with the
What?
transitions.
The transition.
Finish with a dance as well.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Don't you love that?
Ooh, I
That's
love
unit
that, my
still.
brother. He loves
That's
it. Finish with a
Love
dance.
Come on, man.
It was clean. Everything was clean. So, ain't she coming off of? She's new as well. Isn't
yeah, I haven't
she?
seen her
She
fight
yeah, she's
before.
new as
Yeah,
well.
it's her
Silva.
debut.
There's her debut in there as well. So she's coming off of some new killers in there, man, and they're looking. Guess I'm saying that the new fighters and they're starting to look blemished from the. It's like they know they got to look blemished before even going into the UFC now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the levels just
The levels.
jumped from everywhere. If you even watch like lower level stuff, the level of that is higher than it was before.
Was
so,
before.
Yeah, so
You should know.
yeah.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. But
Looking forward to seeing her again, though.
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch her fight still.
yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, it was good. It was first round again. Like performance, another performance than that. You know what I mean? So that was good, man. Yo,
Oh,
gunshot,
day.
skelly bang. Yo,
all day Osbourne.
baka, 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 baka. You know what? None of this
Adashev?
smoke.
Adashev.
You know what?
Chef.
Yo,
Adashev.
hey,
Well,
man, like Osbourne,
Island boy.
Island boy. Come out and made noise, boy.
Trust me.
Big noise.
This was the opening fight of the. This
No,
was
this is the second.
This, sorry, okay.
This is the second.
Okay, yeah, but boy, this was again another round one. It didn't last long.
Quick fight. Yeah, quick fight. Caught him off exiting from the exchange.
Yeah,
Kind of like an overhand, but it was weird overhand because it wasn't a backhand overhand. It was like his jab hand.
Yeah.
So it's like. Yeah, it was a bit
Touched
odd
him,
one.
though.
It was odd one. You didn't see it at all. Like the angle was different on it. You did not see it. Like,
touched him,
at
blood.
all, like-
It was clean.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
clean. He touched him, bro. He sent him. That
Yeah.
stoppage was correct. You want a correct stoppage?
Yeah.
That was one still.
Nasty.
That was nasty still. So that was good to see. I was so happy to see him. I get nervous when I see my flag pop up.
Yeah.
And I just need my people to win. I don't want to see them get knocked out, blood. You know when they just knocked out and their tongues hanging out their head. No, blood. I don't want to see none of that. No vicious knockout to my people. No. But when we're doing it,
But you ain't saying that for Leon, bro, against Usman.
what's that?
What do you mean? What's that? You ain't saying that
what's
for
that?
Leon against Usman.
No, I don't want. No, I want. Did Leon? If I'm being honest, yeah, with my heart,
Yeah.
I want. I want Leon to win, yeah. through the whole Jamaican thing, Britain thing. I'm being honest. It's
You're,
just that
you're saying your brain says Usman, but your heart says
yeah. My brain. Do you know what I've watched Usman do, fam? Bruh, come on. Even you've watched Usman do some serious things, man. So it's hard, isn't it? But he's a real champ. He's a real champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know the lousy
Every
champ.
content, every
Yeah.
competition, like,
You know what I'm
doesn't
saying? He's
matter.
not a lousy champ, so it's hard to like.
Yeah, I hear you.
But that's what it is. But yeah, this is my boy still. It's my boy still.
Jamaican sensation.
Innit?
That is a-
Hey,
like that.
Jamaican sensation. All right, let's
All
move
right,
on.
next one.
Alonso
Alonso
Menifield
Menifield versus
Askar
Mozharov.
Hazov. These names are crazy.
You see when
bro.
a man's in the crucifix position, I can't not laugh still. Man was flailing his arms around like a magic carp, blood.
Yeah, because that
This guy
position
know
is
what
a
he was
mad
doing,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Oh, man's in magic carp.
Boy, he didn't know what he was doing. bro.
Pokemon.
Once he put him in the crucifix,
Yeah.
and them
the
elbows started dropping.
Oof.
Come like it was raining elbows, fam. Bro, he couldn't even stop it.
Did you see the lump on his head straight away, blood?
Bust out the side.
Nasty, bro.
That was the fight, the whole fight though. The wrestling was pretty much from round one into two.
From the
From the
start.
start, innit? From
Yeah,
the start of round one, it was just.
It's the only round. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the only round, yeah.
No, but
It was
Mozharov
only
was
round.
kind of
Easy.
dangerous on the feet though. Like
He
Yeah,
did
he
once he
had
got out that.
moments.
When
Yeah,
he
there
got out
was
that
like a
first.
little-
Yeah,
But he got
yeah,
gassed. He got
yeah,
gassed. Got gassed. Got
Hey.
too gassed. Forgot he was in a MMA fight.
Yeah.
Thought it was a
Take
Muay
another
Thai
again.
fight. And then just got put back down. bro.
Did you hear the madness though? With,
After it.
what's his name?
Mozharov, Askar.
Mozharov, yeah. Basically, his record. His record's a mad thing still.
It's
Like,
three
basically, he's
different
got about
records.
3 different. Basically, he's been fighting under different names. He's got about 3 different
He's a
records.
savage. He's just
Yeah,
a
he's got-
savage.
so it's a mad thing. Like, yeah, like
He's sus.
he's sus like that, bro.
Whoa.
So
That's
I
mad.
think his final record was something like, what was it, 20,
So,
25 and
changed
19
his
or something
surname?
like that. It was mad.
He just goes out changes.
Yeah. There's people like that in the fucking UK circuit and shit like that, bro. Like
You just switch it up.
they'll have different names, bro, and they'll just like promoters will use them to pad out people's records, innit, that they want to do well and shit like that. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. But yeah, he's got about 3 different records, bro.
There was an altercation after the fight, innit? When it went to,
Kind of, yeah.
I don't really know what happened because it went to commercial break, but
Yeah.
there was like a product. When they came back, there was like, oh, there's just been a slight problem. Like, Menifield was mad, blood.
Is it?
Yeah, after the fight, he was
Yeah.
angry, boy. But
Oh shit.
that was a good performance for him.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. it's good
Alonso.
for him still,
Yeah. You get me? Yeah, because I've seen him been on the end of a couple of bad decisions.
Yeah.
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 So good to see him turn that around.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, go down.
Any
Go
on
to the
prelims?
prelims,
you
yeah,
wanna
man.
chat
Yeah,
about?
just quickly fly to the prelims. I was talking about a couple.
There were some good
There were some
fights,
good
man.
fights, man. There were some good fights. This
Oh,
fight was good.
Shout out,
shit,
yeah,
Bro,
pants.
this fight.
Charolina, she back. She
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Shitty pants.
Yeah.
Retired.
Oh, she was the one who shit her pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I can't-
Shitty pants. man. Shitty.
Can you imagine if they introduced us?
That's
That,
mad. But it was a good performance, though. Good submission. Good
she
finish.
looked good, man.
Good finish. Yeah, good hands.
She's at
Nah,
ATT
man.
now, innit? American Top Team.
Another Cody Garbrandt. We're not doing this.
Or not.
What?
She rose to the top because Joanna was the title holder, and then she fumbled the bag after. That's not.
But she's
She's like
she was
Cody
being
Garbrandt.
trained by her boyfriend, bro.
Don't
now she's
care.
at a
That's
proper
dead,
team.
yeah,
She's
that's
an idiot. Why are you letting your boyfriend train you and you're in the most killer sport ever? What the hell?
That would make no sense. Innit?
Come on, man. So nah. I'm putting her in the same bracket as Cody, blood.
Oh, nah, man. Nah.
They no, as in not in the aspect of she came in on a high because she had someone to chase, someone that's from her country. Same as Cody. Cody was chasing the alpha male, like trying to save alpha male or alpha, whatever they're called. But yeah, so she lost them fights because this is like her level now. Her level's really coming out. She's not world class. She's gonna be in and around top 10, 15, that sort of
She's
range.
semi-pro.
Yeah, man.
I've got to make a compilation video of you hating on Cody, bro.
Bro,
Him and Cody. Yeah. Him and
it's
Cody.
bro. Sad. Man.
It's so sad. You know why? Because the way
He's
Cody
won
beat
one
up Dominic
fight.
Yeah,
Cruz,
no. I thought this guy was.
And it's the way he
was
beat
the
him up.
next
He was
wave.
dancing
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah,
And that was
yeah,
Dominic
yeah,
Cruz,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's won
Yo.
one fight since that fight. And that
Listen,
was
man.
what, 2016?
That's
Let's let it go now,
That's
man.
mad.
Let's let it
That's
go.
just deep.
Yeah, the one where he knocked
That
out Asensio, and that was going left at a
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
And he
was
just
that last-
Right, the
One-
he was
man
losing
hit him with
that
a
fight.
swanton bang.
He was
bang.
losing that fight on the cards because that was going to the cards.
Yeah.
That was I think the last 10 seconds.
No, that was.
No,
second
no,
round,
no,
second
no,
round.
no,
Second
no,
round.
I think it was second round.
Yeah.
That
But
was a nasty finish though.
Yeah,
it was. But
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, that hook was disgusting. But yeah, anyway, that was a good fight. That's how far as the
great-
that,
what
that
about-
gravy.
Tony Gravely versus Johnny.
Uppercut.
Yeah, that was mean.
Yeah,
That was another like we said, no wind up.
It
to
was
that punch
like
up.
you know what it was like? Similar to like the Derek Lewis Curtis Blades.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
it's
still-
similar to that.
Similar,
still.
yeah. That's a good.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time of that.
Yeah.
Just as he went to change level.
Hardly
It
any
changed.
momentum
Boom.
on it. Like he just
Yeah,
caught him
just
so
caught him
clean
one
on
on
the
the
chin.
whap.
Like,
And
yeah.
he followed up with some nice ground and pound as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Finished it,
Yeah.
man. That was a nice finish. That's what I watched.
What? But,
Oh,
go up a minute.
that guy was that guy is a problem, you know.
I didn't
Him.
see this one.
He's a problem. That was his first debut on the
yeah.
UFC as well. But
man
yeah,
said he's a problem. Look at him,
bro. He's a
That's why he's a
I watched him,
problem,
he was
fam.
Look
He's
at
wrestling.
got the
one
whole
back,
alphabet in
bro.
his name as well.
He was great wrestling him, fam.
Yeah.
Great wrestling him. It was mad, fam.
Oh, I need to go back
Right.
and watch it.
Bossed out the side of his head, fam. He was mad. By the third round, fam, he's had a hole in his head. It was crazy. Yeah, mad fight.
Aaron Blanche.
That was a good fight.
JJ Aldrich.
That was a good fight.
I
Aldridge was
think
winning this.
Aldrich was winning. I think
He
slightly.
was.
Wait, because the last couple of fights I saw Blanchfield, she was looking like a killer, bro.
Bro, Blanchford won her last 5 fights.
Yeah, she looked like a killer still. But I feel like JJ kind of exposed her a bit, man.
In what aspect? I didn't watch this one.
Striking wise.
Striking wise,
Yeah, striking wise, she was just
first
first
to
to everything. Yeah.
Perfect.
She was
That
first
was
to
the perfect
everything,
way to
like,
say it,
yeah,
Rimz. She just kept
Yeah.
on the edge, kept
Yeah,
beating her to
yeah,
everything.
and then she stuffed
Yeah.
a lot of the. Like, she stuffed all the
Yeah,
takedowns. I think,
takedowns,
pretty
yeah.
much.
No, one. She got one.
She got one.
Yeah,
First-
she
second
got one.
one,
Yeah,
yeah,
she got one takedown.
And then
For
she
the
got
one that
she got
choked
her.
her.
She took
But
her
she got
down.
back up though. She got back up.
Yeah,
It
she
wasn't.
took her down. It was
Yeah.
only the submission that got her out of it.
Yeah.
Like, she won her the fight. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
other
it was
than that,
beautiful though.
Aldrich. Yeah,
When she
yeah,
pulled the
yeah.
submission.
Yeah,
She
no,
knows
when
what
that
she-
went high, I was like,
Brother,
oh, you're fucked.
You're fucked. That's what I
You're
said. The elbow went
fucked.
up. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. So shouts out to Blanchfield for that. Because when the adversity started to kick in,
Yeah.
she wasn't on the wrong side of the the call. So shouts out to Erin for that.
Did you watch the Alex de Silva fight?
Yeah,
was a little bit later on in the card.
It was up.
Because he lost
that
the point. He
one.
lost the point.
Yeah.
He kept on putting his toes in the
Oh, I
cage.
Watch, and
he
then
lost
he
the
did that.
point.
And he slapped him. The ref slapped
Yeah,
him, innit?
yeah, but the
Slapped
ref
him. I watched
waited.
that.
It was a good thing to do. Yeah, he waited until the end of the round, took the point. But that point made such a big difference to the decision still. Because I
that
actually
was the
felt like
decision.
he probably won 2 rounds.
Yeah.
One judge gave it as a draw. The other 2 gave it to Selecki. But I thought
I
a bit
thought
sorry
the
for him
Silva
still.
won the fight.
That's what. Yeah,
2
same,
rounds to 1,
same.
but
But he
mistake.
looked good still. Alex de Silva
2
looked
rounds
alright.
to-
Like
yeah.
quite raw, but I want to see him again. Still. I
They
thought
both
he
had a
was
wrestling
decent.
exchange in the first. They both took each other down in the. I think Silva took down Joe Secchi in the first, and Secchi took down Silva in the second, and then that's when the second round is when the feet in the cage happened, and then the Silva I believe won the 3rd round.
And the fact he didn't gas because he's got 17 first-round finishes.
Yeah,
So the fact he didn't gas in the 3rd, I was like, oh okay, yeah, let me see
you
this
know
guy
what? You
again
know
still.
you can go in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So might be one to watch still.
No, it was a good fight. It was a good card, man. To come
Yeah,
back.
no,
It was
yeah,
good
it was
shouts out to
right, yeah,
UFC
it's
for this,
right,
man.
it's
It was a
good,
good card, man. So
Alright.
you know what I mean.
There's
That was
no other. Well, there was
No.
one, but I didn't really catch the one.
Just the
this
boxing.
week. Yeah, I didn't catch one this week.
That was a good performance by Haney.
David Haney versus
so the boxing.
Kambosos.
Yeah,
That's what
Haney
we're on here.
versus Kambosos.
Yeah.
That.
Haney's the champ, 27-0-0. This guy's serious,
Undisputed.
undefeated,
real
undefeated.
deal.
Real deal,
Can't talk shit no more.
bro.
Could go
Yeah.
with the belts.
23 years
but
old.
Yeah, it's peak, man. He's serious. He's the deal, man.
Mm.
He's talented, man.
Yeah.
You can see that flood in him when he fights, man. Innit? Simple,
Definitely, man.
but he does everything simply the best. I'm simply the best. Dude. You know what I mean? Everything's simply
yeah.
the best. Like He's not gonna get out of his comfort zone. He ain't gonna do anything wild. He ain't gonna try and be Superman in there. You understand? If he can stop you, he's gonna stop you. But he's gonna outbox you. That's his
Clean, clever
duty.
boxing.
Just a
man.
composed performance, man. Stuck, as you said, stuck to the game plan, behind the jab. Footwork was crazy.
Sexy.
Evasive.
Punched him up. Punched him up the whole fight.
Scary.
But-
He's so young, man.
He's so
Yeah.
young, isn't it?
But Kambosos, like, because you said it. Speaking about the rematch, I don't know that. I don't know how he wins that fight. If he can't fight the same way again. But what more does he really have to offer? He's got to go a little, like you said earlier, he's got to go a bit crazy
A bit
to
more aggressive.
Yeah,
still,
100%.
Yeah.
use
You can't-
combinations, maybe. But
outboxing the real boxer.
Yes.
You're not outboxing the real boxer. You'll never
Just to
do
fight
it.
him still.
The fight that I would like to see would be like Tank versus Haney. And just because they are both good boxers, very good slick boxers. Do you understand? Tank
Tank got
possesses power. Though. Tank possesses
different
power.
type of power. Though.
So it would be, and he's quick he's a unit, but Haney's long. Haney can still. I feel like Haney can outbox Tank because he's long. If he's smart and he uses his length,
Tank's quite
that's
smooth
what
for him as well.
that's the problem I feel Tank has over the longer talented fighters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Talent meets talent. Tank's fine, but I think when it comes into the attributes, you put the attributes in there. Tank's a bit short for someone like Haney. That's a smart fighter as well. That's IQ wise. Yeah, man. I feel like Haney can hold those belts for a little while.
Bro, the world is his oyster, blood.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
23 is undisputed champion of the world, bro.
What was it? I saw
Lomachenko's
something-
coming back for him though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw Bob Arams talk about he wants to see Lomo.
Yeah,
fight.
Lomo's coming for him.
But
They're
if I was
coming.
Haney, I
He's
wouldn't
got
even be
fights.
worried, bro. Like,
No, he could have beat Lomo.
Yeah, bro,
He can beat
Haney's
Lomo.
footwork is
It's
crazy, bro.
crazy.
Like I know
Sex, bro.
Lomachenko's footwork is mad as well.
man. Yeah, that's why it's gonna be a.
But he's, I don't see him beating Haney, no. Like I going into this fight, I didn't think Haney was gonna win. I thought the
You didn't think Haney was gonna win this?
Nah, bro.
You thought-
I wanted Haney to win, but I didn't think he was gonna win. I thought
Kambosos was gonna.
yeah, bro. You know why? I thought the pressure. I thought.
thought.
Do you know what it
Haney
was?
still-
I thought the forward pressure would be too much for Haney in this moment at this point in his career.
Okay, got you.
So like that's my thought going into the fight. But boy,
You know what
I
it
was
is?
I
You know
was
why I
pleasantly
never
surprised.
thought that? Because all I've watched Haney do is box off of his back foot like that anyway. So I know that's you. That's what it reminds me of Floyd so much because you don't box out of your comfort zone.
But that's what it's so, bro. There's only one Floyd, isn't it? But maybe
Yeah,
not.
there's
I
only
mean,
one
who
Floyd.
knows, isn't it? Like, we wait and see at the end of Haney's career. But like finding a Floyd who's gonna do it all the time, like at every moment. Like no moment is big enough for Floyd. You get me? But yeah, Haney rose to the occasion.
Shouts
Still.
out to him.
So,
Shouts out to him.
cool.
So they're calling for the rematch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
November
rematch.
time.
Okay. Apparently, so we'll see that.
Sweet.
Moving on then.
Moving on.
MMA news.